Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. So, today's topic is how to build new beliefs. Now, again, a topic from my Instagram, again, a topic that I picked up there. And I'm planning a lot of great content on my Instagram, so go there and check it out, follow. And for the Q&As too, I'm putting up Q&A sections every week, so you can even turn the notifications on so that you can actually come and put your questions in and I can answer them. Plus, I'm also going to be taking content suggestion. So I already have a lot of videos planned. I take some content suggestions from the comments below in this video, but most of them I take from my Instagram because I have a lot of suggestions there and I'm more interactive there. That is my primary platform. So I take more suggestions from there. Follow it there and just turn the notifications on so that when the content actually comes, you're able to deal with it. Now let's talk about how to build up new beliefs, because we all keep talking about that we have to build up new beliefs, but no one talks about how to do that. A lot of things that I will talk about in this. So if you have my self-concept course, I know a lot of people have it. So if you have my self-concept course, you can open the habit tracker that I have added with it, because if you actually see, there is a lot of there is sections for this. So after listening to the audios in the course and getting into the habit tracker, it will make a lot more sense to you. I have put it down in steps. So the first step, find out your current beliefs. Now, how to find out our current beliefs, how to see what our current beliefs are. Three things. We can actually check our current beliefs by three things. First, understand that a belief is never just in your mind. You will always enact it out in the physical world through your actions, through your boundaries, and through the perceptions that you have of things. For example, a belief that I am worthy, every time a situation comes in front of me, I will assume that I am worthy and I will act through that. It will be very, very visible in my actions and my non-verbal communication, and my boundaries will be according to that too. So first of all, find out what your beliefs are. Let's say you are someone who is manifesting a specific person. So find out what your beliefs are about love. Actually ask yourself, what do I think about love? What do I think about relationships? What do I think about money? Do I think it's easy for me to receive? What do my actions imply about love? Am I someone who runs after love? Am I someone who begs and chases? Or am I someone who actually lets it come to me? Are my boundaries okay? Do I respect my boundaries? All these things. So first of all, find out your beliefs, then divide that. So based on a belief, you will have actions based on that belief, and based on those actions, you will have boundaries, right? First thing is, so you can make it in a tabular form. First thing is, do that. Now, second thing you need to ask yourself, second point is, what do I want? So basically, who do I want to be? I have found out what my beliefs are, but who do I want to be? Now, let's say I am someone who wants to be in a relationship. Okay, so what would be my belief system if I would be in a relationship? First, what would be my belief system about love? Then, what would be my belief system about the opposite gender or whoever I'm wanting a relationship with, my personal preference of a partner. Then the third thing would be, what do I actually believe about the concept of relationships? And the last thing a lot of people miss is that, who do I believe I am when I become a girlfriend or a boyfriend, right? Ask yourself that. That's the first thing. Well, how would I think? So that becomes the thinking part. Then comes, how would my perceptions and my actions be? Now, how would my actions be if I am actually someone who believes I'm worthy of love? It doesn't mean I will constantly be chasing people. It means I will be still. I would not feel the need to run after someone. I would have, now the last point would be boundaries. I would have very strict boundaries. I would not let someone disrespect me. I would not settle for less. I would not beg someone for attention. I would not let someone come to me when they are not able to give me what I want. I would not run from fear. So the actions, so the things, first part we wrote down who we are. Second part we wrote down who we want to be. Now the third part is, finding out how to apply these things in my daily life. So, what are the changes that I can make in my life that support the new belief system, the new actions, and the new things, right? Now, this can be a little bit difficult because if you have been acting as the old version of you, it can take some time to actually start acting as the new version of you. But this is where there is a time for self compassion and there is a time to be difficult at yourself. See, let's say you are in a situation that you don't like, and you have understood by, if you have done the first two tasks, you have understood why that situation is there and what you actually don't like about it and what you can do to change it. Now, when to be compassionate towards yourself is when you are actually in a disciplined way doing your routines, when you are actually in a disciplined way putting your boundaries, when you're in a disciplined way doing everything. Then be compassionate with yourself, because sometimes things can take a little bit of time to change. The 3D can take some time to catch up. But if you're actually not changing, you're still acting from fear, you're still running after that person, you're still begging them, you still keep, running away from tough conversations, you still keep not disrespecting yourself, then you should be tough on yourself. You should actually be hard on yourself, because you don't realize that till when will you keep doing this? At some point, you will have to stop. And when you will stop, the more time you will take, the more resistance you will have to deal with. The more your circumstances will keep going bad, because you don't actually change. You don't actually do anything for your own actions and your own self that you keep claiming, I want. The next action would be making sure to act appropriately based on who I said I want to be. Now, this you can do with routines. This you can do by making a schedule for yourself. You can hire a coach. I give a routine to all my clients. You can maybe, prepare a habit tracker. You can journal. You can, like, basically journal your progress. So the more you keep accountable yourself with the new things, the better it would be for you in the long run for your growth, because the more you can keep doing that, the better. Consistently, like, the more consistently you can keep doing that. I love these two words, consistently and constantly. So the more you keep doing that consistently and constantly, the better your results would be, because you will be sticking to the new version of yourself, and you will actually be draining the life out of the old circumstances and the old reality, because you will let the old man die. This is a Neville Goddard statement, that allow the old man to die. The old man has to die for the new one to come to pass. Because we cannot be two people at once. We cannot be the old you and then expect the results that the new you would get, right? The old you has a certain mindset, certain actions, certain boundaries, certain belief system. Based on that, the old you gets a certain kind of life, certain kind of relationships, money, circumstances. Then there is the new you. The new you gets a different kind of life, a different kind of circumstances, and everything that you actually want. But you cannot expect to be the old you and get the things that the new you would get. That just won't work out. And the last and probably the most important thing is to handle resistance. Learn to handle resistance. You need to understand that when you will actually start to change, resistance is bound to show up. It's definitely going to show up. Nothing can stop that. Because resistance, think about it. I don't like to use the word, but think of it as a test. Think of it that when my old reality shows up, what do I do? A lot of people, what they do is that they start persisting in something. A few days later, they start to feel good, but then bam, a circumstance shows up. When a circumstance shows up, instead of actually handling it in that moment and still showing up as the new version of themselves, they start to question the whole process, and they start to worry about the fact on why the circumstance showed up. The circumstance showed up because 3D hadn't changed yet. But because you reacted on that circumstance as the old version of you, the circumstance is still going to stick there and your reality is still not going to change. Because you keep being the same person as soon as things start to get a little bit difficult. It's like you're saying that I will only persist when XYZ happens. But then, okay, you will only get those kind of results then. You will not get results all the time. Your hot and cold physical world is a result of your hot and cold embodiment of your new state of being. And you see that it's very fair. if you keep persisting in a disciplined way, the more you have seen it happen. You keep getting these flashes of great things happen to you. One great thing happens, or when you're doing your affirmations, you feel this power inside of you. That's who you truly are. If you stop chasing, if you actually change. Simple. Like, I know I say simple, but when I was going through this, I know how difficult it was. But eventually the decision for me is simple, that oh yes, there is no other choice but to change. For the handling resistance part, I already have a detailed video which I will link down in the description below so that you can check that out. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, hope you have a good one.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.